Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Everything Kira and Ed, my fiance. So today we'll be telling you about our experience with the whole delivery of our baby. And if I'm whispering, it's because she's asleep right now. Anyway, so we went to the hospital August 30th. That's the day that was my planned C-section, but we ended up not getting it that day. It was a lot of people going on, like a lot of people scheduled, and something happened with the schedule that messed up. So she wasn't born until 1:24 a.m. on the 31st, and it was a blue moon, guys. They gonna lose it already. Anyways, so I had to go the whole day without food, and I was very, very mad because it was actually supposed to be 6 a.m. on the 30th, or I don't remember. No, it was supposed to be 1 on the 30th, and I didn't get it till 1:24, so I didn't get my C-section until 1:24. I don't even remember everything, but what happened?
No, what you mean?
Oh, my doctor came in the room. She's like, "Hey, I can get you. We're going to do your C-section now at 1:24 a.m. or because I was the last person on her schedule, or I can wait till tomorrow." And I was like, "I want to get it now. Like, I can't go another day without eating. Like, I'm getting, I need to get this over with." And I was eager to eat my baby. So now you tell them.
Tell them what.
Like, what happened? Okay, so they wrote me back to the ER. They wrote me back to the ER. He suited up and everything. And then,
No, first they had to stab you in the back with them needles.
Oh, yeah, they stabbed me in the back. And let me tell you, I asked the doctor, I was like, is it going to hurt? He going to say yes.
I mean, I'd rather not be lied to.
No, I'd rather him lie to me. Like, a lie. And tell me it's not going to hurt. So then, I don't know. But he said, yeah, it's going to hurt. And I was just like, that made you more nervous. But it didn't hurt that bad.
I don't think so.
It didn't hurt that bad to me. But I was scared. We both, why we both look at the same time?
No,
okay, so then he suited up, and then we went to the ER. I'm sorry if this is all over the place, guys. I'm trying to rush before my baby wakes up. So we went to the ER, and
what, I suited up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was up in there suiting up.
Really? Okay. Anyway, so he was by my head, and babe, come on. He was by my head, and I was very nervous. And so when she started cutting, she asked me if I could feel it, and I was like, yeah, I can feel it. But it didn't hurt like really, really bad. It just hurt like needles, like someone stabbed me with like a sewing needle. And she's like, you should only feel pressure. And I was like, no, I feel pain. So anyway,
there's blood everywhere.
I didn't get to that part. There's blood everywhere. Okay. Anyway, so they started cutting me, and she gave me more medicine to numb me. And then what?
Say that part one more time.
They gave me like. They started numbing me more, like, I don't know. And then they started cutting.
I don't remember them numbing more. I just remember them, I guess,
it was before you came in.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I came in when they already had you cut open.
Yeah, so when it first started, I was still feeling it. So they had to do something to make me more numb. And so then he came in and go ahead.
No, I sat by you. I sat by, I sat by your head. I sat by your head. And basically watching them, work on you, basically getting ready to take my baby out.
Yeah.
But once they did lift her up out you, I literally, it's like I saw the life leave your eyes. Because it's like, I guess, you know how a big weight be lifted up and your body get lighter. And that's basically what it is.
And it's so funny that he said he saw the light leave my eyes. Because honestly, I took one look at my daughter and I was like, this is it. I'm done. Like, I'm about to die. Like, at least she has a good dad. Because for some reason, I just felt like I couldn't breathe. Like, I could not breathe at all. And I felt like I was about to pass out. And it was just like so much pressure when it was getting her out. Like, it was so much pressure on my chest and my lungs. And it just felt like I couldn't breathe. So I was telling my doctor, like, I can't breathe. Like, something's going on. So I was scared. And as soon as they lifted the baby out my stomach, it's serious. I felt like I was about to die. So anyways, I think this is a serious moment for me.
Oh, no, I'm trying not to.
Anyway, we're goofy.
You got it.
I'm sorry, we're goofy. So what are you even looking for? Shoot. So anyway, like I said, I don't even know where I was at now. So I felt like I was about to pass out. Now, after that, I forgot to mention a part. So when they pulled her out of me, they took her to the little, I don't know what it's called, like a little warming area, cleaned her up, swaddled her, and they brought her over to me for me to hold her. But I was shaking a lot from the medicine they were giving me, and I just felt out of it, so I didn't hold her long. And after that, they gave her to my fiance, and they sent both of them to the recovery room while they stitched me up. And that's when I met them in the recovery, and I got to actually hold her and try to feed her for the first time. Okay, so by the time I got into the recovery room, they had already weighed her. They had already did her footprints, and basically they did all the examinations that they do on the baby when they first come out. So all that was already done when I got to recovery. So I just got to hold her. We did skin to skin for about an hour. And then my fiance got to hold her as well. I don't know if he did skin to skin. I think he did. Okay, well, he didn't. But he held her as well for like an hour. I wanted to talk about how like just holding your baby for the first time. It was just amazing. Like, it felt so surreal. Like, I was just in love. And I was so excited, and just seeing, this little being that you guys created together. I was just so grateful in the moment. Like, grateful that everything went well with the C-section, that I was okay, my baby was okay, that we were just together. Like, that everything worked out, and that we made it to the end. Like, I was just so grateful to God in that moment. So yeah, that's the feeling. So yeah, that was the feelings I was feeling. I can't remember everything because it happened so long ago, but I just remember a feeling of being so grateful and just happy, like overly happy that my baby was finally here. And after that, we went to the room that they had me in when all the crap started. I was numb, so I had to stay in bed until, I don't even know. But it was a horrible hospital experience. Horrible. Like, it was awful, but you had to sit up. It was awful. Come on. Stop. It's supposed to be good. Alright, so. Sit up, you're blurry.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
On my ear.
Anyways, let's tell them about the hospital experience. Because now you really. Like, I'm about to redo this whole video. So, the hospital experience. Okay, so. Guys, I had a horrible experience. What happened was, I don't even know how it all started, but they were checking my baby's blood sugar every few hours, and her blood sugar was normal, like it was fine. And then me and Ed had went to sleep, and when I woke up, it was a nurse swaddling our baby. Like, she did not announce herself. She didn't say hey. Like, I was asleep, so you didn't wake us up and let us know that you're doing anything to our child. But when I looked over there, she was swallowing my baby, Kamara or whatever. She was swallowing her, and her face was covered. My baby's face was covered. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what? I'm like, because I don't know why you blurry. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm just swallowing the baby. I'm checking her blood sugar. Now, the whole time, my baby's blood sugar was fine. But as soon as I said, I don't remember what I said to her, but I said, I don't like that. I don't know what I said. But she got offended or something.
I think it was the fact you refused some type of medicine. It was a medicine that's something they was trying to give her.
I don't know, but then all of a sudden, my baby's blood sugar was low, and she needed to go to the nursery for sugar water. And I was okay with the sugar water, so they took my baby to the nursery. He followed, because I don't know. So he followed, and after that, they wanted to give her formula. And we brought our own formula to the hospital because I've done research, and a lot of the formulas have been causing the intestines to die in babies. So I didn't want my baby to have that. I wanted her to have the natural goat milk formula that we brought to the hospital, and I already signed papers for it and everything. So while he's over there at the nursery, the doctor calls me, and he basically gets on the phone with me. I don't understand what is funny. Wait, what's funny?
Man, I'm sorry.
He gets on the phone with me and says, I don't even remember, but he was like basically telling me not to talk when he's talking. It's a serious moment. Not to talk when he's talking.
I'm laughing because you laughing now.
He told me to stop talking while he's talking. Basically, he was saying, no, you're not giving him the formula that you brought. We're giving her the formula that we have. And I was like, why? I already signed papers. They said it was fine. He said, basically, he has an education. He knows better. He knows best not to talk when he's talking. And I said, well, I'm her mother. I know what's best. Like, that's my child. And so then he tells me that I'm not getting my baby back, y'all. He told me I'm not getting my baby back. And when I tell you I lost it, like, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Because first of all, they already got my baby, and then he tells me I'm not getting my baby back. And you know why he told me I'm not? I asked him why. He said for a brain injury. He told me I'm not getting my baby back for a brain injury. Mind you, my baby only left the room to get sugar water. Okay, so I took that as a threat. I took it as he was gonna do something to my baby, and he said that I wasn't getting my baby back because she has a brain injury and that she was going to the ICU. So this is all like news to me. Like I felt like he was basically threatening to hurt my baby because I didn't agree with what he was saying. And like I said, he told me to stop talking while he's talking. So then
different tone when he talked to me.
My dad was visiting at the time, and he heard me screaming and crying, and he went out there to the nursing station and was like, who's this doctor that's threatening to take my daughter's baby away? Like, what's going on? And so he said, you need to have him removed from her care. And so they look up the doctor's name, and they tell him, like, don't worry, we don't know what's going on, but we have a lot of complaints with that doctor already. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm wheezing. My eyes have been acting up today. But they're just telling him, like, we have a lot of complaints with this doctor. We're working on getting him removed from the staff. Don't worry. So, anyway, they follow my dad into the room, and it's like a whole bunch of nurses in the room. Some trying to console me, some trying to see what's going on. And they just inform us, like, you're getting your baby back. Don't worry. We're going to remove that doctor from your care. We just have a lot of complaints with this doctor already. So while this is going on, the doctor is blowing up my phone in the hospital, like blowing it up. And so my dad decides to answer. And when he answers, they tell him to stop calling the hospital. So my dad tells the doctor to stop calling my room phone. And I don't know if he listens. I think he called 2 more times after that. So basically harassing me. And before I could get my baby back, they wanted me to file a complaint as well with the hospital. I forgot the department, but I had to file a complaint. I think it's Human Resources or something like that. So I had to file a complaint with the hospital, and I was calling my mom. So my mom was on her way up to the hospital too, to see what was going on. But it seemed like it took a whole hour for me to get my baby back in the room with me. Sorry guys if you hear crying in the background. We have family over, but that's not my baby. My baby's asleep right now. I'm still screaming. I'm still crying. Like, give me my baby. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I want my baby back right now in this room. So I call my fiance, and I'm telling him what's going on, and I'm crying. He's like, she's good. Don't worry. They're not doing nothing to her. Because I'm thinking he about to cause a brain injury to my baby, because she didn't have a brain injury when she was leaving the room. You know, it was nothing that said brain injury at all. And so, I forgot a part. He also said he's going to get people involved to make sure I never get my baby back, which was crazy to me. And, anyways, it was a horrible experience. And now, tell your side of it, because he was over there at the nursery.
Oh, no, nothing really happened to her. She was sitting there chill. They had her under like some heat lamp. I don't know what it was, but something that kept her warm, or kept her warm. And then I forgot I was on the phone with you. Or I think, I was on the phone with you.
Yeah.
And then as we was talking, some nurse walked by talking about something, be quiet or whatever, be patient. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you, baby. So I had to snap on Shorty.
Yeah, it's like I should have recorded this when it first happened, but it was so much that was going on at that time with family and with hospital people and with life. And anyway, so basically after that, we ended up leaving. They wanted me to stay for 5 days, but we ended up leaving on the second day because for the second day, because I didn't want I did not want to deal with that anymore. Like, y'all, that was horrible. So because I'm blurry, come close. Okay, anyway, we were supposed to stay for 5 days, but we ended up leaving on the second day because, like I said, they just tried to take my baby away. I didn't trust them at this point. I want to go home. So when I went home, I was in excruciating pain because I wasn't really taking pain medicine because I didn't want my baby to be drugged up or whatever. Okay, so we were home for 6 days, and then my baby started struggling to breathe. Like, she started having like throat retractions and stridor, and she started turning blue in the mouth. So we had to go back to the hospital. When she was 6 days old, we went to Children's Hospital, and her lips were real blue, and all the doctors could not tell us what was wrong with her. Like, go ahead, Ted.
Mm-hmm.
none of the doctors could tell us what was wrong with her. And at this time, like, since I dealt with breathing issues all my life, and that's the main thing, my main prayer to God, like, please don't let my baby have any of the breathing problems I ever had. And so for them to say she is having breathing problems, I lost it. Like, I'm like, Lord, like, I prayed for this. Like, I prayed for her not to have any problems. Like, what is going on? And I was, upset and anxious. Honestly, he was my rock through this whole thing, because I was going through it a lot mentally. Mentally, I was really anxious, and, like, I was just scared. Like, he dealt with a lot of medical things with me. Like, he's been there through all my intubations. So, like, I think he's been there through all of them. But anyway.
Well, besides the ones that you had in the beginning since you was 4.
I don't know if I got
well, no,
intubated at 4.
You said you ain't been intubated at 4.
No, we were together when I first got intubated.
Oh.
I think. Anyway, so, yeah, he's been there through all, like, he's seen me turn blue. He's been there. He knew how to deal with it. But me, it's my first time ever having to deal with somebody sick, and it being my child, and no one's letting us know what happened. Like, she had got x-rays, she had ultrasounds of her head, like, everything. They were doing all the tests, and no one could tell us what was wrong with her. Only thing they said is, like, she has to be on oxygen. And so it put me in a real dark place, I'm not gonna lie. So my baby was on oxygen for how long?
3 months.
I'll say about 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. And then they never took her off of it. They never said, hey, she needs to be off oxygen. But we noticed that while she was on it, her machine would beep at 100%, and we thought that was good. But every single time that she was at 100% oxygen, it would beep and alert us like something was wrong. So one day I decided to look it up, and it was like over oxidation. So we just stopped doing that because, having too much oxygen can cause problems as well. So I asked the doctor later on, like, hey, she's at 99 and 100.
No, we took her off oxygen before we talked to the doctor. And she been off oxygen for at least like a week, 2 weeks before we saw the doctor.
Yeah, but once we took her off and we did a trial basis for like 30 minutes and she was fine, like we were watching her post-ox the whole time, we did a trial run, and I called the doctor and asked him. And they said, well, if she's doing good without the oxygen for 30 minutes, that's fine. You could, make your better choice. So just make sure she's wearing at night. But like I said, they said, but if she's over oxygenated, that's bad too. So we just decided just not to put her on there and just to watch her oxygen. If it ever drops, we'll put it back on her. She never dropped. And we also went to the chiropractor. Like, we took her to the chiropractor, and that's when things changed, right? That's when, like, she started getting better, not having to use oxygen in the car, because she would be fine, but in the car rides, it would drop. So that's when.
Yeah, but they said that was normal.
Yeah. So we did go to the chiropractor, and that fixed that. And yeah, she's been healthy ever since.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to say about, everything? I know this video is all over the place. This is not how I want it to be, guys. It's just, we're goofy and we're trying to rush.
I'm no camera person. This is my first time being on camera. I don't do camera.
Yeah. But I know this video is late. When I say it's late, it's very late. Our baby is now
1 year old.
17 months old. 1 year old, but basically almost 2 in like 7 months, right?
Y'all be with all that mathematical stuff.
I mean, she's 17 months old or whatever. I don't know.
You say 1 year old.
She's 1 year old, but I'm just saying, like, I'm telling how, whatever. She's older. This is a long time overdue. But I've been waiting on him. But I don't even know why I'm waiting on him, because he's not even talking. For real. I'm
not a camera guy, bro.
But I can say,
I'm doing this for you, though.
I appreciate it. But the next time we have a child, whenever that is, we are not, well, I'm not going to say that because we might, but I don't think I might go to that same hospital. Like, that.
I'm not. I would, just because we know how it go a little bit. You feel me? And ain't nan person stepping on toes no more. That junk's over with.
I really think the reason why we had such a bad experience is because we look young. We're young parents. And so sometimes when people think you're young, they treat you young. Like, they treat you differently. And on top of that, I was not on the labor and delivery floor. Like, I was supposed to be on labor and delivery. They thought it would be best to put me on the asthmatic floor, like, for high risk. And you don't get the same treatment. You don't. Oh, and let me talk about the C-section. It was the worst. I don't recommend it. But again, I wasn't taking the painkillers, so that's on me. But it was so much pain. I was hunched over for like a good week. And yeah. Now, if I ever do this again, I'm definitely going to try to do vaginally, because I do not want another C-section at all. And yeah. He wants 4 kids, but I'm good with 2. So hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna introduce my baby to YouTube or anything. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that yet, but maybe I might do some vlogs and put a smiley face over her face. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, I guess that's it because he ain't saying nothing.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know, something. Okay. Also, it was something else I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing a lot. I really should have wrote down key points to talk about. But I think we're done. I was gonna say when we was in the hospital, how long we was there with her, but I think we was there for like maybe a week.
No, I remember one time we had to go back to the hospital for her airway because her lips and stuff started turning blue again.
Oh yeah. Oh, we had a few episodes like that where she would just turn blue. Like her hands would be blue, her feet would be blue, her mouth would be blue, her face. And honestly, guys, I'm telling you, I was so anxious during this time. Like I was losing it. And baby, you stayed strong. Like you didn't crack. But I was crying. I was like, don't leave me out here with my baby. I'm scared. I don't want nothing to happen. Like then a lot of times we'll wake up and the oxygen tubing will be wrapped around her. Like it was too much. It was too much. And then one thing that scared me was my doctor told me, like, if she gets sick while she's on this oxygen, she's gonna be on oxygen for the rest of her life. And I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. So I was just like, we gotta stay in the house. We gotta stay in the house for 3 months. She can't get sick. Because I was already on steroids my pregnancy, on and off throughout my pregnancy. So her immune system was already, compromised. So we were scared of her getting sick because I didn't want my baby to be on oxygen for the rest of her life. Like, can you imagine? I mean, I know there's a lot of people that may have disabilities and have to deal with that, but I just couldn't imagine that for my baby, especially when I dealt with breathing issues my whole life. So we just stayed in the house for like 4 months straight. Only he left to the store, but that was it. And it was hard.
Driving, doing Uber and stuff.
And none of the family didn't even get to meet her until she was like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 months.
So we kept all family away. Even people in the house didn't get to meet my baby because that's how scared we were of her getting sick. And like, so my sister, my cousin, his brother, like basically no one could meet the baby at all until she was not, out of the danger zone because we were scared. But, well, actually, scratch that. We did, we did have, I guess our parents could meet the baby. Like, we were going to let our parents meet her. But that was it. No aunties, no sisters, no nothing. So, it was hard. Because a lot of people, everyone was understanding. But I know a lot of people wanted to meet her, too. So, yeah. But surprisingly, not many people came to the hospital or anything.
Which is good.
No. Yeah. But we were going to allow our parents to be at the hospital. Yeah. But, yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? So anyway, like I said, it was 4 or 5 months of 4 walls. I'm looking at 4 walls and the baby. And her.
At least it was a big room.
Yeah, it was comfortable. And anyways, trying to think what else. But anyway, having our daughter has been the best thing that we ever experienced. Like, she makes us smile every single day. We love her so much.
Like crazy. Like,
she is my life. She's my world. Like, she makes our lives way better, like, for real. Like, I spoil the heck out of her. He does too. Like, we spoil her like crazy. But she's a daddy's girl. She wants to be like her daddy so bad. Like, I'm telling you, like, he licks his fingers after he eats, and she does it too. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but she's the greatest gift that God has ever blessed me with. Besides, of course.
Besides me, I mean.
No, she's the greatest gift that God has ever blessed me with. I mean, you're a gift too, but that's my baby. And, like, I thank God for her every single day. I thank God for you every single day, too. I prayed to be a mom for so long. I don't know about. Did you pray?
Nah, not until I got to the right age.
Yeah. So I think that it's I don't know what I'm saying, but just know I'm grateful, and we are truly blessed. Like, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's it for now. I hope we probably missed a lot of things because we were too busy laughing, but it's not much to talk about besides that the hospital tried to take my baby away. But anyway, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, you shouldn't get me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't doing no video. I'm sorry. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So what you gotta say? Bye.